I agree. Musk capitulated to Trump years ago. He's playing a role. You think he's a cyborg? Seriously. I mean, they AI is now, in the past month, it's come out from every tech and more that AI can now replicate itself, clone itself without prompting. So we've been living under the beast. I just wonder how many of them are cyborgs. I mean, really. But all these people that were complicit, I mean, the poor Chinese people need to pray for the Chinese people. These people were doing in China, and I'm not talking about COVID. They were doing a whole hell of a lot more than that. They wanted to do worldwide. It was part of that Agenda 2030 that my damn profession, the people that set the standard of care for my profession, were on board with. Like, I never understood. I'm like, why are you on board with communist countries? Like, that makes no sense. But then look at the nursing profession, okay? I mean, it says a whole lot. When you don't have the right leadership in place, because they don't even know how to stay away from the UN and communist countries. They just want to, we're going to tackle nursing worldwide. Yeah, and look at what you all got on board with. All this sick shit. All of them. I mean, all of these codes in this lawsuit, coordination with foreign policy, like U.S. Code 2752, U.S. Code 2753, 54, 55. All these things these people were involved in. Fraud and related activity in connection with computers. It says here, Code 2754, purposes for which military sales or leases by the United States are authorized, report to Congress, and then it lists Google, DeepMind, Alphabet, Facebook, Tesla, Neuralink misused, it says, were negligent and improperly transferred of AI machine biometric, bioengineering, and robotics technology to China, illegally selling sophisticated weapons directly and indirectly to China and its corporations, as well as doing research and development for China's sophisticated weapons programs. These AI and biometric weapon systems were used on Chinese victims of persecution. Code 2755, discrimination prohibited if based on race, religion, national origin, or sex. Google, DeepMind, Alphabet, Facebook, Tesla, Neuralink engaged in discrimination directly and indirectly by selling to China and Chinese companies who were and are discriminating against their own citizens on the basis of religions, national origin, race, and sex, and putting these citizens in camps with surveillance with the use of the very technology provided by Google, Alphabet, Tesla, Neuralink, DeepMind, and other tech companies and persons named as John Doe. And that's what I ended up. That's what I was reporting about, was this technology at the beginning. When I started contacting the DOJ, no wonder they didn't care that Northwestern put in those cameras. Yeah, Northwestern. Like, what the, you violated everybody. You violated everybody. This is why C-suite can't be trusted. They just go along, do whatever the hell they're told, never stand up for the right thing. Yeah, if you never stand up for the right thing, yeah, it's a risk to do that. Believe me, it is. I am suffering the risks right now, facing very scary times. Okay, but if you never stand up, then you will eventually fall. And the C-suite in this country and every corporation, as far as I'm concerned, at least when it comes to the medical industry and nursing, you have completely lost sight of ethics and doing the right thing and having any moral compass, and it's a disgrace. All of you, you're still pushing this AGI. That's so much talked about on here, what a danger it is. And yet these university hospitals still bringing it in. What? At the same time, being totally unethical and cutting staff, cutting human beings, the very thing that this does. I mean, that's the reason that Elon Musk wanted people to merge with the machine, because it literally is like selling your soul, because you give up your human rights. My guess is, well, Elon Musk likely he had no choice but to capitulate, because if he was doing things to himself and created himself to be a superhuman, that's why we hear how brilliant and genius he is all the time, then he, with the price, what he got in return was he lost his human rights, because you're no longer human then. You're a cyborg. So they weren't just doing experimentation on with COVID and in China. They were doing a lot of this stuff. I mean here, but a lot of it on the Chinese people. So people should pray for the Chinese people. And all these people need to be held accountable. Obviously, all these people in this lawsuit took deals. So, I mean, that's the deals they made with them. So I don't want to keep going after them. But I'm sick and tired of seeing the media put. Hannity should just resign. Okay, like just go live your life with your little young hottie toddy there that you divorced your wife for there, that one, whatever her name is on the morning show, and retire and just get out of people's faces, because you're disgraceful. And as far as I'm concerned, he just is. It's like none of them want to tell you about this most important stuff. Like literally, this is more than just life and death. This is about your soul. So when they highlight and put Elon Musk on some God status, who they all worship when they do, all those people that worship the Musk, what they're doing is they worship the false God. So don't keep following the false God, and most of those people are in the media.